Anthropic released the most powerful AI it's ever built again. 3 days later, the US government forced them to shut it down. And now it's back again. It's called Fable 5, a diluted, safer version of Mythos. And it's frighteningly good at one thing in particular: finding the weak spots in code that lets someone hack you. It's already found those flaws in browsers and open source code that almost every app on the internet runs on. Finding flaws like that used to take a security team years. Mythos does it in minutes, just for a few dollars. And the government got nervous enough about who might get their hands on it that they pulled it offline for everyone. So in this video, I'll explain exactly what this changes for the software that your business runs on, and how to find out if you're exposed in just a few minutes. Let's get into it. So the main thing that sets Mythos apart from every other AI model is how good it is at computer security. In just the first few weeks, it found more than 10,000 security flaws in shared code that almost every app and website on the internet is built on. 10,000. So for the first time, anyone with this kind of AI can search for flaws at a speed and scale that no human team could ever match. And what's crazy is that nobody even set out to make it this good. It became this capable just from getting better at writing and understanding code in general. So the same kind of AI that companies are using to build their apps is now the same kind that can break right into them. Now here's the scary part. That same ability is exactly what a hacker needs to break in. The thing that makes Mythos so good at spotting the weak points in software is exactly what hackers have always wanted. Except now, they don't need some genius, right? Or to spend months on it. They can just let AI do the hard part for them. And you can tell Anthropic knew exactly how dangerous it was just from how they released it. They actually put out two versions of the same model. The public one, called Fable, has its hacking ability switched off. So the moment you ask it anything related to breaking into software, it quietly hands the question to a weaker, safer model instead. But the other version, called Mythos, has those guardrails removed. And they only handed it to a small group of teams that defend critical software, working alongside the US government. So the most capable version was never something the public could touch in the first place. And then something happened that tells you just how serious this really is. 3 days after Anthropic launched these models, the US government stepped in and ordered them to cut off access for any foreign national, citing national security. The thing is, Anthropic can't tell right away who's a foreign national and who isn't. So the only way to actually comply was to shut down both models for everyone, all over the world. So just like that, the most powerful AI Anthropic had ever released was pulled offline within days of going live. When the government moves that fast to take a brand new AI off the market because of what it can do to software, that tells you everything you need to know about how real this threat is. But here's the thing. It's only going to show up in more and more AI as they keep getting better and better at coding. And on top of that, the same AI can be used to protect software too. And Anthropic already has a team using it to find these flaws first and help companies fix them before hackers can get into them. The problem is that an AI this good at finding flaws won't stay locked away forever. And the weak spots sitting in your software right now really don't care which model happens to be online today. This is what we built TripleKey for. It reads through your code and shows you exactly where you're exposed before someone else finds a way to break in. And you can try it for free using the first link in the description. Anyway, let's keep going. So let's bring this back to you for a second. If you run any kind of business today, you're relying on software. And a lot of it is code you didn't even write for yourself. Maybe you built your app with AI. Maybe your team wrote it. Or maybe a contractor did it. Or maybe it's made up of free code that other people wrote and shared online. And it doesn't matter who wrote any of it, because an AI like Mythos just scans for the weak spot wherever they may be, no matter who put them there. And the scary part is, most owners can't even answer basic questions about the code. Things like what's actually inside of it, whether any of it has flaws that hackers already know about, or even who wrote each part of the code in the first place. place. And most break-ins are way simpler than you think. They usually happen through a flaw that the company already knew about and just never fixed, which is the case in around 60% of the break-ins, according to Verizon's yearly security report. And those are the exact kind of flaws Mythos is built to find. So the ones you've left unfixed are now the easiest way into your software. Another problem is your software isn't something you can check once and then just forget about it. Every time you update the app or you add a new feature, it can start using new code that no one on your team has ever even looked at. So even if your code was clean a month ago, you have no way of knowing if it's still clean today. And with something like Mythos out there, not knowing what's actually inside your software is a way bigger risk than it used to be. So with all that said, the most important thing you can do is see exactly what's inside your software before someone uses an AI like Mythos to find those weak spots first. Because you can't deal with an issue that you aren't even aware of. And the good thing is, seeing all this for yourself doesn't mean you have to hire a security team or take your engineers away from what they're busy working on. This is the whole reason we built TripleKey. It reads through your code without ever changing a thing or storing it. So there's nothing for a hacker to steal from us in the first place. You can get started in under 2 minutes, and from there it gives you a single score from 0 to 100 that shows you how exposed you are. So even if you're not technical at all, you can look at that one number and know exactly how safe your software really is today. Now, I'll be honest, the first time that people run it, that number is usually a lot worse than they expect. But let's be honest here, we're just getting started. You're about to fix some things and make your code a lot stronger. The average company starts with just a 34 out of 100, with around 50 serious problems showing up on the very first day. And those are the exact flaws that someone using Mythos would go straight for, except now you've already seen them and you can fix them before the wrong people get a hold of them. That's smart. So if Fable 5 proves one thing, it's that the weak spots in your software are now incredibly easy for the wrong people to find. And the smartest thing that you can do is to see them for yourself first. Now, the quickest way to do that is by getting your code scanned for those weak spots. And you can do that for free by trying TripleKey using the first link below this video. It reads through your code in just a few minutes, never changes or stores any of it, and gives you a single score from 0 to 100 so you can find your flaws and fix them before anyone tries to hack you. And if you want to learn more about keeping your software and your business safe, click on the link below.